May I come in, sir?
Come.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Please.
Thank you, sir.
Bhandari Vikas Parasmal. Is this the right way of addressing you, or it's Vikas Parasmal Bhandari?
Sir, both ways, sir. Both ways are correct, sir.
But how do people in your community address?
Sir, in Maharashtra, in official records, it is Bhandari Vikas Parasmal, sir. But Vikas is my name, first name.
Right. And that's father's name and then your caste, the surname. Okay. Then the surname. Right. Vikas, tell us something about yourself.
Sir, my name is Vikas Bhandari, and I'm from Nasik district, where I'm born and brought up. I have done mechanical engineering from Solapur, Walchand Institute of Technology, and my optional subject is sociology, and my hobbies are fort trekking and jogging, sir. And currently, I'm pursuing masters in sociology from Indira Gandhi National Open University, sir.
Master's in Sociology from Indira Gandhi. So, when did you graduate?
Sir, in 2018, sir.
And what have you done in the last 5 years?
Sir, I have been in continuous preparation for this exam, sir. At the same time, I have also applied for other exams such as for Indian Forest Services and Central Armed Police Force, sir. And sir, I have also done masters in sociology, sir. So this time I have given final exams.
Have you cleared any exam that you mentioned other than the UPSC? The Forest Service and the CAPF?
Sir, I could qualify written examination, but I could not qualify the medical in CAPF, sir. And in forest, sir, I could qualify only preliminary examination, sir.
Right. So you are a mechanical engineer. You have a family-run business. What kind of business you run?
Sir, my father does Bazaar Haat, sir, which is a weekly haat. My father sells goods in the villages around my town by on a weekly basis, sir. But actually, he's not working right now.
Okay, got it. So tell me, what motivates you to join the civil service?
Sir, I think in a country like India, where government plays a huge role in terms of impacting the lives of the people in the matter of healthcare, education, providing infrastructure, etc. So I want to be a part of that government machinery, where I could be also impacting the people's life on the large scale. And secondly, sir, because of the job satisfaction, these services comes with a lot of challenges and sir, diversity, sir. So that attracted me a lot.
But why IAS as the first choice?
Sir, because sir, it provides a lot of diversity, sir. Whether you can work in various departments at the policy making, sir, as well as policy implementation across fields, sir, like education, healthcare, rural development, sir, and infrastructure development.
So this has been your mission in life to join the IAS, or what?
Sir, after completion of my graduation, I ventured different options, sir, and I thought this is the best option for me for that moment. So I want to get into the services for that purpose.
All right. But is that the only reason that you wanted to focus only on the civil service?
Sir, I consider this is one of the ways, sir. There could be another ways.
Oh, okay. Now, you are a mechanical engineer. India wants to be the workshop of the world. Right?
Yes.
Aspires to be that. Tell me, will India be helped by its cheap labor or deployment of technology like AI? What will be more useful for India to follow? Cheap labor or AI, robotics?
I think, sir, both. Because, sir, we like industry 4.0 in general and artificial intelligence in particular is the future of the world across sectors, sir, whether it is healthcare, education, etc., all the fields, sir. So India would be a knowledge economy. It would create more employment in the higher skills, higher end, sir. And in lower skills also, sir, like cheap labor also, we can attract more and more companies in India to cater the needs of that company. Like otherwise they will go to the another countries, sir, which would, like, for ease of doing business also, cheap labor, many companies consider it across the world. So it's not in these two things are not in contradiction, sir, but we can utilize both, sir, because we have huge unemployment at the lower level as well, sir, and as a higher level as well, sir.
If I'm an industrialist, right, what should I look for? The cheap labor or skilled labor?
Sir, as an industry, my first motive is to make profit, sir. For profit, sir, it would be a judgment, like whether installment of the machinery would costing me a lot, like or hiring the cheap labor. So it's about the efficiency, sir, and profit making.
Well,
It would be a rational decision, sir.
right. My last question. I'm a Dalit. I joined the service, right? On joining my service, my name was only Somesh. I kept added Goel to it and informed the government that I would changing it. मैंने अखबार में भी इश्तिहार दे दिया कि मैंने अपना नाम बदल दिया. I was eating everything earlier, but then I became a vegetarian. What is this process?
Sir, I think it would be a Sanskritization.
You're asking me the question or you're answering me?
I think it would be a Sanskritization, sir, but I'm not sure about it.
You're not sure. Your optional subject is sociology and you are pursuing PG in sociology.
Yes, sir. Sir, it would be I think it's a socialization, like Sanskritization process, sir.
Sanskritization. What is Sanskritization? Can you define it?
Sir, Sanskritization is defined as a process whereby so-called lower caste or a tribal people acquires or try to imitate the values system of the so-called upper caste communities in order to get the social mobility or the acceptance in the society.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have you seen the Prime Minister's photos in recent visits to some place?
Yes,
Which place did you go on?
Lakshadweep, sir.
What is the importance of Prime Minister visiting Lakshadweep all of a sudden?
Sir, I have not heard you properly. Could you please repeat it, sir?
What is the importance of visiting Lakshadweep at this stage? Is this a message to someone? A normal visit? If he visits, there always some reason.
Sir, I think it's for the tourism promotion, sir, in the island, like Lakshadweep Island, sir.
And have you read the today's newspaper?
Yes, sir.
Some Maldives news was there.
Yes, sir.
What was the news?
Sir, yesterday, three of the ministers from in Maldives, they commented derogatorily on the social media platform about the present visit of Prime Minister Modi on Lakshadweep Island.
How do you see the entire Indo-Maldivian relationship in the recent context? What has changed, and why? What we want to do and what we should do?
Sir, recently government has changed there with the current president had a India Out campaign. So and recent moves of him to to ask India to remove the army, etc. These are the cause of concern for India, sir, for the Indian diplomacy as well, sir. And I think, sir, more engagement on the diplomatic level, sir, that could be a possible solution, sir.
Do you see any hope of Maldives changing its stance?
Yes, sir. Actually, this is a cause of concern for India, especially, sir, in case of India's security in the region. So that is a cause of concern for India, sir. And but I think, sir, India and Maldives have like previously also like sailed through such a time, sir. Not on this scale, but and I'm sure that sir, diplomatic channels, through diplomatic channels, we would be able to find out the solution.
I come to different topic. See, there is old pension scheme and new pension scheme. States are going back to old pension scheme, which is the latest state which has going back to old pension scheme.
Sorry, sir.
States are going back to old pension scheme.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And which is the latest state where politicians have announced that they are going back to old pension scheme.
I think, sir, Maharashtra cabinet has passed the resolution.
Then why, see, after a lot of deliberations, we have adopted new pension scheme.
Sir,
Now, how old pension scheme is better than new pension scheme, and what is the reason of going back to old pension scheme?
sir, coming to your first question, sir, old pension scheme provides the better retirement, post-retirement, like 50% of the last drawn salaries, and this is fixed, sir. It is not subjected to the market fluctuations, which is there in the new pension scheme, sir. And that is the reason the many government employees went for the strike as well, sir, in Maharashtra and across India as well, sir, in many states. I would say it as from the social security point of view, sir, and there are some political reasons to it as well, sir.
Otherwise, is it good for states' fiscal deficit or fiscal prudence?
Indeed, sir, it is not good for the state's fiscal prudence, given the fact that these state employees constitute a very small, small numbers of employees, and they are taking the lot of revenue expenditure, part of a revenue expenditure of the state, sir. So yes, sir.
Suppose you are given a task to convince the state employees to stick to new pension scheme. What points you will give them to?
Sir, so there is a big worry that among the employees, government employees, that whether they would be getting a fixed amount of money or not, or a reasonable amount of money or not. So 10% contribution of 10% plus 10% from the state, from the state is there, but that is subjected to some market fluctuations, sir. So in this regard, we can suggest that okay, if we have the fluctuations, but in spite of fluctuation, we can give a fixed fixed amount of money, like 50% of what you expect or something like that. That can be possible.
Do you know the power of compounding? If 100 rupees compounded for 30 years, what will be the final figure?
Yes, sir. So that would be much.
Then,
yes, sir. Yes.
Then nobody is going to do that. It should be done.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Why government is coming to this shortcut route? Why don't they start a campaign? See, the mutual fund campaign was started. People started flooding to mutual fund, knowing the benefits. Now the younger generation knows the benefits. Why can't they start a campaign to tell them the calculation?
Indeed, sir, it is a good move, sir. And actually, there are many investment opportunities which are coming, and they are providing lot of lucrative output. So I think mass level campaign should be done that to make aware about the benefits of new pension schemes, sir.
The government should not go back to old pension scheme?
I think, sir, it should not go back to old pension schemes, sir. Because, sir, it would be a retrograde step in my opinion, sir. But, sir, I would also say that the concerns of the state employees should also be taken.
That is the why I say concern the state employees should be taken by giving them logical explanation, by starting a statewide campaign and giving the calculation why this scheme is better than the old pension scheme. There are misinformation being spread, and government is not doing anything. Now tomorrow you will be part of the government. These are the things which officers should do, and secretary to government should have told the chief minister, please sir, instead of doing this, start a campaign,
Yes, sir. Yes.
convince them. Okay.
Sure, sure, sir.
Mr. Bhandari, you belong to Nasik district. How far is your village from main city?
Sir, it is 64 kilometer away from my like Nasik.
See, Nasik has come into the news globally because of its various industries, particularly the wine industry. The grape quality is very good, weather is excellent out there. You have opted also, I mean, you have applied in Indian Forest Service. Tell me, how you will balance this focus on the agriculture, conversion of the forest land, there would be earlier forest land, I'm sure, to agriculture, the coverage, because we all know globally we have a problem. In India, we have a particularly huge problem that forest coverage is shrinking. How you would like to balance these two, given you an opportunity?
I think, sir, we have a clear-cut mandate in the under foreign forest policy to 1988, that we should maintain 33% of the geographical area under forest cover. So it would not be possible for us to convert more forest land into the agriculture, sir. So agricultural productivity increment is the only solution, I think. And here comes the role of technology, sir. Modern technologies could be applied to like drones, precision farming, etc., to increase the productivity, sir. And at the same time, sir, fragmentation of the land is a big problem in India. So more FPOs could be like formed so as to achieve the benefit of economy of scale, sir. So these could be possible solutions, sir.
Now, my actually issue was slightly different, because what I'm asking, that it is happening. Of course, there is a coverage. There is on the law, in the books, that 33% should be the forest cover. But presently, we have hardly 18%. Right? But at the same time, despite that, we have a developmental needs. So how we can try, you of course given some reasons, but the economic interest of the community, because everybody wants to be, improving, everybody wants to go up in the status of life, and they need to have a means of livelihood. How do we balance that, let them live together?
Yes, sir. This is a balancing economic interest and the environment, sir. So for that, as I mentioned that there is a like productivity could be improved in the existing land, sir. And if there are issues, for example, in Western Ghats, sir, there has been a report of on the Western Ghat by many committees. So they have also suggested that particular land of that sensitive area should be considered sensitive zones, sir. And around that, only restricted activities can be promoted. Awareness can be created, laws, restrictions could be imposed there, sir. And if there are genuine concerns like livelihood concern, they could be provided alternative opportunities, sir, in a sustainable manner there.
Okay. You mentioned that you are jogging. You do frequent jogger or daily jogger, or is it intermittent?
Intermittent.
Intermittent. Okay. You do follow this. There are very famous races around globally. Endurance races are called. They are called. You don't follow that.
No, sir.
Okay. Sorry, I think I lost my train of thought. Please.
Vikas, how are you feeling?
Sir, good sir.
You must be having a lot of ancestral property, do you?
Sir, we had sir, but we lost everything.
Now, why I'm asking is, you are a mechanical engineer. Your father would have spent hell of a lot of money to give you this education, and your father's yearly income is just 50,000 rupees. But you chose for the last 4 years not to work, but to continue preparing. How can we explain? How do you explain this lack of responsibility towards your family?
Sir, yes, sir. It might appear that I'm a insensitive or lacking the responsibility, sir. But sir, I'm getting help from some of the institutions, sir. Secondly, sir, I have got scholarship from Ministry of Minority as well, sir. And thirdly, sir, I have a passion for this exam, sir, to get into the civil services, sir. And I have conveyed this to my parents as well, sir, and they are very supportive to me that you should go for it and achieve it.
All right. Tell me 3 government schemes in the last decade which have touched you personally.
Sir, Saubhagya scheme is once. Ujjwala scheme, sir, about a gas cylinder, sir. That empowered a lot of people, sir. And personally also we were beneficiaries. Secondly, sir, PM Ayushman Bharat, sir. So my father got surgery under it. And thirdly, sir, I would say Jandan, PM Jandan Yojana, sir, where financial inclusion is promoted.
You didn't get my question. I asked you personally.
Yes, sir.
You are telling me schemes which have touched your family. And you didn't mention Digital India, the UPI system. You are making payments almost every day.
Yes, sir, sure.
These are the most important points.
Yes, sir. Indeed, they are, sir.
What is the best international competition if you are jogging that you can participate in?
Sorry, sir.
Marathon.
Marathon.
What is the difference between jogging and walking? Technical difference.
Sir, it is about the speed, sir.
No, that's not the technical difference.
And secondly, sir, in walking, sir, 1 feet is always at the ground, sir.
All right. Which sociological thinker is your favorite and why?
Sir, if I have to pick one name, it would be Max Weber, sir. Because, sir, he has approached the inequality present in the society from a more comprehensive manner. So he has given a Trinitarian perspective where he said that inequalities can be of wealth, income, access to political power and status, sir. So this was a comprehensive analysis, sir. He has also given ideal type, sir. Ideal type.
Okay, fine, accepted. Last question. In the recent happenings, G20, South-South cooperation, etc., lack of bipolar world in a way, should NAM be given a decent burial? Should it be finished?
I think, sir, the NAM was established in a particular context, sir, where there was a bipolar world. Now we are moving towards more multipolar world, sir. So relevance of NAM is getting less significant, sir. In my opinion, sir, still the principles of non-aligned movement are still relevant, sir.
What are the principles?
Sir, I think strategic autonomy, is the one principle which is very relevant in today's context as well, sir.
Okay, all right, thanks.
Good morning, Vikas.
Good morning, sir.
You are from Nasik and your optional is sociology. How will you explain sociology to a person who is not familiar with it?
Sir, sociology actually is the study of the very society in which we live. So there are various structures to it, like whether it is a political structure, family, marriage, or economic structure, sir, that they interact with each other, and not only they interact with each other, but they impact the individual lives as well. So I would like to illustrate with an example, sir. For example, if there is an unemployment, a person is facing unemployment, that could be because of the multiple factors, whether it is there is a political instability around the world or in that particular area, whether there is an economic slowdown, whether, sir, there are some problem with the family or the social caste or patriarchy is there. So these could be some of the issues around which the unemployment is there, sir. So,
Vikas, can you give me quick observations, sociological observations from Nasik?
sir, talking about demographics, sir, Nasik constitutes of around 27% of tribal population, sir. Um, uh, and sir, like caste wise also 18% Mahar people there, like earlier untouchables, now SC community, like 11% Muslims and minority, and other are Hindus. This is a demography, sir, and economy wise, sir, it is one of the industrial part of a industrial triangle in the Maharashtra, sir. Agriculture, it is around 50% output is from agriculture, sir. Many people are dependent on agriculture, sir.
How are these sociological observations? You are telling me about the demography, where people work. How are these sociological observations?
Sir, because sociology comprises of the society and their components. So this is one of the component of society, sir.
Okay, Vikas, are you aware about subculture and counterculture? Subculture and counterculture. What is it?
Sir, subculture is the culture of few people which is different than the dominant culture, sir. For example, subculture of smokers, cigarette smokers. And counter culture is, sir, completely counter to the dominant culture, sir.
Any one example of counterculture from Maharashtra?
Sir, in the history, we can see the socio-religious reform movement can be termed as a counterculture at that particular time.
Okay, Vikas, thank you.
So, because your formal interaction with us is over, how would you rate yourself? How do you think it went?
Sir, it was average, sir. I think it was average, sir.
Why do you say it was average, and where do you think you could improve?
I think in the part of articulation, I could not convey the meaning. I think so. Or I was feeling little underconfident.
Okay, this is your first mock?
No, sir. It is my third mock, sir.
Third mock.
Yes, sir.
Okay, when is your interview?
It's on 17 January, sir.
17th. So
Yes,
you
sir.
have
10 days
10
to-
days. You have 10 days. Okay. Because you are well prepared, and this is your first interview, UPSC interview.
Second, sir.
Second interview. So earlier you have appeared in the interview. So you would know that your knowledge is already tested by the mains. And what we are looking at is the overall personality, overall officer-like qualities, and those things. So I won't go into that. But you come across as a good package. You have your turnout is good. The way you articulate, the way you express yourself is good. The only thing I would like to tell you is that refrain from arguing when you have no more points left. I could see that you were stretching the argument. Well, when you have made the points and you are just being verbose after that, stop.
Okay.
And you can always tell, okay, this is what I had to say. I'll have to look up more references to further improve my information on a particular subject. Instead of just going on and on, doesn't really help. And then the experts, the people sitting they know what they are talking about. Believe it, they know what they are talking about, and they would like to needle you on that. Don't get into that trap. Accept that I don't know beyond this point. Stop, and he will also stop. Otherwise you are putting yourself in a jal, uska makad jal mein phas rahe ho. So be cautious of that. The rest I found that you are fine. This kind of beard doesn't work.
Clean shave.
You should be either clean shaven or grow a beard in 10 days if you can.
Yes.
So remove it.
Yes.
So I don't have any more things to add, and wish you all the very best. If you have anything.
I have a few points.
Yeah.
How much did you get in your first interview?
Sir, 125 marks.
Oh, that's too low. How much did you miss it by, the final ranking or something?
Sir, 40 minutes.
Yeah. I hope you do much better this time. I don't have much of an input, but I would go on one step further from what sir has said. The reason why you dwell into something beyond the actual points is that you are not prepared to prepared in a way that you can just give bullet points answer. Think, you have taken good way to take a moment to think when the question on opinion or something is asked. That's a good practice. And in that, the first thing you should do is to prioritize your answer. And as he said, don't go beyond the points. Don't take the time of the panel, because everyone has to ask a few questions. And if you are taking time, you are eating into the other person's time. Okay? Keep that in mind. You are fine as a candidate. Just one more thing. The way you are sitting is okay, but somehow I feel that you are lacking in confidence. You should remember that we are looking for an officer who is confident of his poise, confident in his utterances, and has full of integrity. So that you should keep in mind. Now that you have 10 days to just relax, go over the things that have been told to you in different mocks, and try and be as ready as possible. I wish you all the best.
I was not looking confident, you mean to say?
Somehow I felt you were slouching at some point while giving answers when you were not confident.
This happened only when you were lengthening the argument.
Yes.
When you are otherwise overall you are very good, very
Yeah.
confident person.
Correct.
But when you don't know the answer and you are talking for the sake of talking, then internally you also know what you are doing. So that makes you sheepish. Look sheepish and look not so confident.
Yeah, correct.
Another thing, last thing I would advise is you do this. Shut your eye. This is too patronizing a gesture. I posed a question to you. First you make expression like this. Don't do it.
Okay, sir.
So okay, ये तो मुझे पता है. मतलब types वो expression है ना?
But
So
my intention was not that.
no, but
It comes across that way.
This is non-verbal communication.
Yes, sir. So only just, but sir, how to the question is very long. So how to say that I'm listening?
No, you are just listening.
Your appearance is enough.
Your appearance, you are looking with intent at the poser of the question. You are all ears. I mean, आप मेरी बात सुन रहे हैं, घर में नहीं कहते हैं भाई मेरी बात सुन भी रहे हो. If you are looking at the person and listening, that's fine. आपको ये आंख बंद करके ये नहीं करना.
Nod is fine, but not by closing your eyes.
हाँ, है ना? A gentle nod is okay. But वो नहीं, वो patronizing लगता है, and then हाँ ये तो कर देंगे. वो नहीं.
Any more questions?
एक मैम, जब भी आप लगे आप ट्रैप हो रहे हैं तो उससे निकलने की कोशिश कीजिए इमीडिएटली. try to close that question so the next question will come. You're not closing that.
I can say
I will lead more, sir. I'm not fully conversant with the topic.
I told you कि
बस।
बंद कर दो.
बंद कर. Close नहीं करोगे तो तुम trap हो जाओगे.
And you are not supposed to know everything under the sun.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Sir,
you can express your, I think, ignorance on certain things.
yes.
I mean,
No.
we may be specialist on anything, but you can ignore. You can say, sorry, sir, I would like to read more about
Close
it.
करोगे
Yeah.
topic change हो जाएगा.
Yeah.
तो you will be out of the
Exactly.
trap. Okay.
चलिए, ठीक है.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
सोशियोलॉजी के बारे में आपका मतलब ओवरऑल ऑब्जर्वेशन कैसा है?
Practical sociology. You are having a very theoretical knowledge.
मुझे वो नासिक का थोड़ा अगर आप बता पाएंगे तो कि सोशियोलॉजी की पर्सपेक्टिव से कैसे देखना है, मुझे समझ में नहीं आया वो क्वेश्चन.
आप बड़े डेमोग्राफिकल टिपिकल आंसर्स दे रहे थे उसके. इनफैक्ट आई वुड लाइक टू एक्सप्लेन यू मोर. एक बार सेशन ले लेंगे हम पर्सनली उसका,
अच्छा सर.
क्योंकि वो लंबा कन्वर्सेशन हो जाएगा.
अगर बुलेट पॉइंट बता दे अगर आप जैसे रिलीजन, कास्ट, उस टाइप का.
एग्जैक्टली. आप नासिक से आते हैं, कास्ट का हो सकता है, रेस का हो सकता है ना, ये सब हो सकती है. क्लास का बहुत एक बेहतरीन ऑब्जर्वेशन हो सकता है. तो कुछ यूनिक ऑब्जर्वेशन जो सिर्फ आपको पता होंगे. आई कम फ्रॉम पंजाब, सो आई कैन टेल मोर अबाउट पंजाब. कुछ यूनिक
इश्यूज
ऑब्जर्वेशन
वगैरह सर, सोशल इश्यूज वगैरह.
नहीं.
That you will bring. Anyway,
Yeah,
you
okay.
can have one-on-one.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
थैंक यू.
All the best.
थैंक यू.